All right, hello, my beauties and bees. Am I blurry again? Why do I keep going blurry? It's so annoying. All right, let's do this again. Hello, my beauties and bees, and welcome to another little weird segment where today we're covering some more X-Men people. We've had pyrokinetics, we've had telekinetics, we've had psychic spies. Oh my gosh, we've had uh, so many people. We've had people that live to be 400 years old. We've had people that commune with the dead. We've had people who channel angelic languages from the ether. But did you know that there's a medical practice that is also steeped in woo? Yes. No, I'm not talking about chiropractors. I'm talking about something called a psychic surgeon. So we're going to crack this open here and look at some of these claims. And we're going to discuss why things are problematic here. So let me pull this up first. Look at the name of this video. Look at the name of this video. Psychic surgery for Jack's heart condition. This person has a heart condition, and they're going to...
So close your eyes then. And as I flow my hands over your head, you may feel hot, cold, tingling energies going through the body.
Hot.
You may feel energy in the chest. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
It's going to pull downwards. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
See, and I just want to clarify that for these videos, I will be doing the practice. You know, like I did with the pyromancy, where I made the flame dance and stuff using my psychic powers, my TK abilities. I'm also going to be using my psychic... I'm going to learn to be the ultimate freaking X-Men. I'm going to be like Rogue. I'm going to steal all these people's powers. I don't even have to touch them, though. All I have to do is absorb it through their videos. I can absorb their superpowers through the videos and be able to have these abilities. What you are watching here is a superhero in the making.
Okay, deep breath. Breathe out. And
Gotta get rid of that yucky stuff. That's the heart condition I'm pulling. I'm extracting heart condition, throwing it away.
you may feel cold energy coming in there.
And you need to make sure
Is it ice coming?
Freezing.
Okay.
you need to make sure that you lead your person with leading questions and
Tightening
you
them down.
give them suggestions of experiences
Okay. No pain anywhere?
that they are having.
No.
You gotta throw it away. Now I got it in my room. It's
And
all over. I got heart condition everywhere. I'm not in a sterile environment like him, so I'm gonna have to smudge after I'm done here, because there's just heart condition floating all around in here.
disconnect. Thanks.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This one's gonna get wicked. Why is it so quiet? These are really old videos, some of them too. Look at him. He's burrowing into this guy's chest, or the chest, solar plexus. Is he going to pull out a kidney stone? Is he going to pull out... Yeah. Got the fake blood. And it leaves no scar because this isn't actually his blood. This is one of those blood packy things that you can get for... And he's just smearing it on his chest. There's no... Ah. Oh, wow. Magical. Magical. Look at that. Ta-da. And you gotta pull the gunk out. My psychic surgeries will be completely bloodless because I'm not practicing these methods. I'm practicing the extract the heart condition from people's heads, not from their chest, mind you, because if you have a heart condition, the area you want to focus on is the head. Yeah. Could be the chicken they killed in the yard for dinner, if you know the region. Yeah. You think it could be real chicken blood? I don't doubt that. And yeah, I think I could pull off a rogue cosplay. I'm a little bit thicker than rogue, but there are Dead Domain pulled off a rogue cosplay, but they are a lot more fit than I am. Is it all gone? Now you got to rub the essential oils on. That's where the money is, and those essential oils. He just rubbed like $90 worth of lavender and olive oil on your stomach and chest.
You're a very good body worker, Wilson.
And I'm not opposed to people seeking out alternative medicine. It's your money. Do what you want with it. But if people are offering alternative medicine in replacement to actual medical care, I have problems there. Right? And Ben has problems there too. Ben is my roommate. He's a doctor, and he does a show called Medical Myths. If you haven't checked that out, absolutely go check it out, because they do cover a lot of stuff like this. And they talked about covering some psychic surgery nonsense too. But we will we'll revisit that in a little bit. But I just want to say that I try not to. I've been in the past very judgmental as a skeptic of people who practice or participate in spiritual or occult practices because of my jaded past. I spent like 10-15 years doing paranormal investigations and attempting magic and stuff like that, and to no avail. So I was a bit jaded, but as I grow older, I start to recognize the benefits of ritual and the power of the human mind over our body. So, having a positive outlook on things can make quite a bit of difference. So I'm not here to disparage anybody for participating in alternative medicine that makes them feel like they can go on, right? What my problem is and stems from, and I want to make this very clear, is people using this as a replacement for medicine, right? The people if you want to go to a chiropractor, fine, but don't let that chiropractor tell you your GP or your PCP or your osteopath is wrong about something, because that's where the danger is.
Got a good touch.
Electricity.
Yes. But
Yeah.
you're very.
Oh, that's good. Like crack like the glow stick kind of stuff and put it on the person's chest in a low light condition and be like, oh, I'm pulling freaking this toxin out of these people. Ah, that's brilliant. That is so brilliant.
Very good at touching and knowing where to go. I appreciate that yesterday.
Okay.
It's all done. Aloha.
57 years, I haven't been able to run.
Now, this is the most dangerous video in this whole selection I have for us here, right? Jerry gave me a new lung, trained to be a healer. This is a problem.
So, and now I think, oh, I could do a marathon. I wake up to do a marathon. Hi everyone, I'm Mary Hitchcock from Australia. I have been blessed enough to discover star magic and attend level 1 facilitator training, which was absolutely amazing, and then went on to facilitator training 2. Oh my God, what a difference. During facilitator training 2, there was an exercise where we had to do a deep breathing exercise. And all my life, I have had issues with my lungs. I have not been able to breathe effectively. I only breathe to the top third of my lungs. And to breathe any deeper, there was a lot of pain. And to exercise, I ran out of breath. And I love to walk in nature. I love walking mountains. I love just being out in nature. And it was really difficult for me because I just kept running.
So, as I mentioned at the start of the show, not at the start of the segment though, it's spring here right now. So there's a lot of allergens and the stuff in the air. And I'm stuffy and gross, but I'm having it light compared to my roommate BB, who had a terrible reaction to the onset of spring and ended up in the hospital for a little bit. It was pretty rough. But for someone to come along and tell either of us, hey, I can use magic to give you new lungs, that's just terrible.
Running out of breath. And I have been to so many specialists, doctors, naturopaths, you name it. I've been to it, trying to figure out what was wrong with my lungs. And there was nothing that anybody could find wrong with my lungs other than I had a very low oxygen count in my lungs, and they couldn't figure out why I had so much pain in my lungs. And it was just, for me, it was just a part of life. So even though that I had been to the doctors and been to specialists in regards to my lungs, was my SpO2 levels, or my oxygen levels in my lungs, was normally around 86, 87, which is considered quite low, but there was no known cause for my oxygen levels to be that low. Every test they gave me.
I mean, I don't think that if the... this is where the problem comes in. If your doctor says, you know what, I can't figure out why your oxygen levels are so low. I mean, I presume that I did be presumptuous, but that she could have asthma or a COPD or something like that. I don't know. But then for some grifter to come along and say, you know what, I'm just going to give you some new lungs. And she's like, oh, okay, this guy gave me new lungs. And just like come on the internet and be like, yeah, I got new lungs from this magic psychic surgeon.
No. Came back. There was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong. And I was labeled as making it up. And, you know, all of just... I was got to the point where people just didn't believe what it was that I was saying.
Look up John of God from Brazil. He got an endorsement from Oprah. He got arrested for SA and other crimes that he committed on camera. There's a Netflix documentary about him. Yikes. Maybe that's the one I'll do with Dr. Ben for the sting. I've been trying to talk Dr. Ben into doing a sting, and maybe we can do one on that. I actually had... initially thought about doing this person, Jeanette Wilson. She's this psychic surgeon, healer person. Spirit World Doctors surgeon work through Jeanette Wilson. And she's still out there running her grift right now. Right? These are from just months ago. Right? These people, this guy's in a wheelchair, paralyzed, coming to this woman for magical healing. It just, I'm not into that. It makes me mad. Sorry, not sorry.
but the SpO2 levels were low, which indicated that there was something. Since having my energetic lung transplant, my SpO2 levels now sit at between 97 and 98. And that's the only thing that has changed, is the work that Jerry did on me. During the breathing exercise, I mentioned to Jerry that I actually couldn't do it. I couldn't breathe through it to do that exercise, and it was really difficult for me. And
you
I
want
felt
Jerry's magic and muscles. Oh, look at these muscles, though. Look at the gun show that Bree's putting on for you. Maybe up here. Hold on. Ooh, yeah. I could be a healer, though. I don't need muscles to be a healer, do I? I can just lay hands on, or not even lay hands, just like woo around people's heads. And once I feel like I've done it enough, just throw it away. Just throw it away. And then I do it again. Throw it away. There's a few different things that I'd like to look into in this vein, like palmistry and tarot and stuff as well. And I'm gonna continue with my skeptical ways, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna try to be okay with the psychosomatic, or what I consider psychosomatic aspect of it, as far as how people relate to it. I'm trying to do better on that. I feel like I've been too judgmental in the past of people who do believe in stuff, where I'm just, instead of just saying like, oh, it's all BS, I'm gonna be like, well, this is the part of the practice that's dangerous.
felt that I had missed out on a key component of the course because I wasn't able to do the breathing. Jerry had a look at my lungs for me on an energetic level, and what to say? I don't know how to say it, what the transformation is, but energetically, Jerry gave me a new lung.
She did indeed say energetic lung replacement. Energetic lung replacement. That is probably something I never thought I would say out loud, but here we are.
Weird as that sounds to many people, that is what happened. And also during the course, he also found a past life, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But with my lung,
Jerry also found a past life for Mary. Nothing like I bet she's going to be somebody famous. No one was ever, hey, you know what? I was a plumber in Cincinnati for 25 years and lived alone in an apartment with my pet mole. No one ever says that. It's always like, oh, I was the squire for William the Conqueror or something like that, or I was Vlad the Impaler's mistress, or some stupid shit like that. It's always somebody, super important to history.
What has happened since then? I haven't been able to run or jog or do anything like that because
just history needs fishermen too. That's all I'm saying. History needs, and every fisherman can't turn into Jesus or a disciple of Christ. Sometimes they just have to keep fishing.
Because I ran out of oxygen. It was like walking through mud because there was no oxygen in my lungs. I now can run nearly a kilometre. I know it's not much for most people, but
running a kilometer is pretty impressive for an older gal. So I don't think you should disparage yourself, and you should keep working towards that. Hopefully, you carry a rescue inhaler with you though when you go out.
I couldn't even run 5 meters, 10 meters before without pain in my lungs and gasping for breath.
Ember says she was a random French citizen run down by carriages by. Oh, I lost my place. By a carriage, apparently. Is that Discord going off? Thank goodness. I'm just going to close it out. I'll close out this too. I just messaged Ben and told him we were talking about it's going to trigger him.
Because it hurts so much to be able to breathe. I don't know how Jerry did it, but it was completely life-changing for me. It really was an experience that I can only just say I'm indebted to Jerry and his amazing ways of being able to do what he did.
There's a lot of bottled water on set for this. I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know. If Red Book of Hypothesis, what are you saying here? If Red Books of Hypnosis, okay, hypnosis, I think is what we're saying there, that says, that say most of their clients just talk about living regular, boring lives. No one wants to hear about that, so they don't get published. Oh yeah, so it's not everybody who was the general in the army of Attila the Hun or something like that.
During also the session that he did with me, he found a past life of a gentleman who was in a village, and he was beaten badly by the village, and he was so sad and so depressed that he just walked around hunched all the time, had no energy, no life, and was sad.
Yes, that's a good message for psychic surgery. The secret key is hydration.
All my life, I have felt this really deep sadness, and I have not been able to get to the bottom of it. I thought it was due to trauma that I had as a child, and sort of all through my teen years I had quite a bit of trauma that I went through, and just put the deep sadness down to that. Once Jerry cleared that timeline for me and looked at that past life, I can now experience joy. My body posture is now upright. I'm not bent over into the fetal position. My shoulders aren't hunched. My chest.
You'll experience joy with Jerry. Jerry looks like he can probably deliver some joy if he really puts his mind to it. But
He's expanded, and I can feel joy and sing and laugh, even though I can't sing to tune, but at least I'm singing. Whereas before I've always felt so sad, but not knowing why. So to be able to breathe fully, to be able to actually do breathing exercise, and to...
So what I do is different than Jerry. I'll actually go in and extract the lungs through the chest. What was the word? It's like it was energetic lung replacement. Yeah, the lung energies, right? And I will save those lungs because those go good on toast, and I'll set them aside. But then I will conjure up some of my own mighty lung energy, and I will pop it right in there, so Mary's good to go. And I have delicious lung and toast for later.
To get a full belly breath of air is amazing, and to experience joy and laughter and happiness, it's just life-changing. So if anybody is looking at doing anything, do Star Magic. It's just phenomenal, and I really appreciate Jerry and all he does to be able to put this out into the world for people.
So I feel like if I went to this place, and he tried to do the sleep thing on me, I think I would just not. I mean, maybe I would. Maybe I am susceptible to this, and I don't think I am, but I am. But I really feel like you have to be the power of suggestion, exactly.
To be able to heal themselves, and also if you're doing the facilitator training, to heal other people as well, and animals. It's amazing.
Oh man, I should have got my bongos. We got some craziness coming here. Psychic surgery. Okay, we're turning you down a little bit, buddy.
My experience was absolutely phenomenal, and one of the key things that I experienced were these knots dissipating. These knots that I have in my wrist, they're muscular knots from muscular tension.
I'm
and
practicing.
I've had this one in my left hand since 8th grade from playing guitar, and until maybe a few moments ago, I could only bend it like that, and then after the experience, I've got just a little bit more.
So I need a shaker stick thing.
On it, you know.
I play
As
guitar.
opposed to where it was before.
My wrist is like freaking amazing. Oh, when he gets down low, he's going shh, shh. What's he going on down there? I like the whoosh. It's like whipped cream. Is he putting whipped cream on his butthole? His sign says he does crystal readings too. Ooh, he does all kinds of readings. I can totally lean into this. This is one of my special skills, to do like magical hand gestures like a wizard. Put some rhythm into it, Zephyrius, or whatever your
Someone was
name is.
holding a light right here, right in front of my face, although my eyes were closed. And crowd noise was completely gone, and I was completely focused and centered. I had this overwhelming feeling of just center, which was great.
I don't have a
Never felt
gong. I have a harmonica though. Will that work? It's a shitty Johnson
It was
one.
literally like a reawakening.
Which one? Which key is this? Oh,
It
hey, that's
was
not too bad.
sweet.
So I can go. That's upside down. Ooh, this is loose too. Yuck. Fifth dimension healing. Let's do this. We gotta flash the lights on and off. Magical. I don't even know if this is a real person. I guess it is. I can see their chin and stuff down there. What are you gonna do, bro? Yeah, they're a real person. Oh man. It's gonna get messy. You already tell it's gonna get messy. Yeah, there's lots of dings in this. I don't know what that's about. It makes it sound like I'm getting messages though. Ding. Ding. Ooh, he's got a nice stomach though. He's full of grenadine. Who would have thought? This whole time our stomachs were full of grenadine and we didn't even know it. Oh boy. He's sticking his hand way down in there, look. Pulling out all kinds of yuckiness. What's this? Because these are superpowers. I explained that these are basically X-Men walking among us. So he's got to have epic superhero music. Ooh, he's gonna eat it. Strip of bacon. That was bacon. No, that was bacon. That's bacon. Hold on. No. We're not walking away from that. That is cooked bacon. Ah. More bacon. Is that no? Yeah, more bacon. Oh, more bacon. You can just so you can do this whole trick with a bottle with some rubber gloves, a bottle of grenadine, and some bacon. Is Ember, are you out here standing for crunchy bacon? Hope this isn't like copyrighted. The ding is driving me crazy though, but I gotta keep the music going because it's so cheesy. More bacon. He's got like a whole pack of bacon in there. Did he have bacon for breakfast? Is that what we're seeing? Ding. You need to watch what the other arm's doing when he's very expressively throwing that stuff away. You gotta watch what the other arm's doing, because there's a whole pack of bacon up that sleeve. And he just lets the blood flow. Like a real surgeon would have like gauze all around there and be constantly wiping it up, but no, psychic surgeons like to let it just spurt everywhere and get all over their white coats. Oh man. And this is obviously like a bathroom curtain. Look at that. That's like a shower curtain. That's not a medical curtain. This is definitely in someone's bathroom. That's like a sink. A bathroom sink. Not... Oh my goodness. He's going to heal it up. There we go. Yeah, real surgeons are always like, I'm going to dig around in there and grab whatever I can get a hold of and yank it out. That's how you do surgery. Alright. The seventh magician. Oh, back to... How do you say this? Zarathustra? Zarathustra. Oh, he's got the granola lady. Didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. Is he really playing a didgeridoo at her, what's this called right here? This dip in your chest. It's where I can make my magic powers, where I can make sounds with it. I showed this the other day, but I'll show it off for you guys too. Oh, I'm not sweaty enough. Anyway, he's blasting a didgeridoo at her chest. This is like foreplay. Zarathustra. Ooh. She's smiling about whatever he just did there. He just ripped off her spirit blouse and exposed her nude spirit to the audience. She's into it. pull my dreadlocks. Oh my gosh, this is like pull my. There really was like, oh, pull my dreadlocks. Wild. Oh, right-handed Seth, welcome to the world of psychic surgery. He's extracting evil illness from, or I don't know if he said evil illness. He's extracting illness from her body by going. And there was a didgeridoo and a drum. Oh, so you gotta pull it out, throw it away. She's really into it though. She's like, especially when he pulls her dreads. Oh, ripping her top open. He just motorboated her. Oh my gosh. He just motorboated her. Like spiritual motorboat, sucking it right out. I'm not even kidding. Just suck that out. Oh, he just sucked it out of her neck too. Dude's just horny. Zarathustra is just a horny guy. Into new age chicks. It's like, I'm gonna grope your chest consistently. Yeah, I'm play with your titties. And my boy's gonna pull your dreads while I play with your titties. This is, oh my goodness, yeah, the root chakra. Of course, you gotta, the best way to heal the root chakra is with your tongue. She's not a very good actor because she kept reacting, like in a way. That's the crown chakra, yeah. The root chakra is down at the bottom. Those people don't seem impressed, though. He's like, who's next? The root is at the base of the spine. Like you're at the tip of your coccyx. Let's see. We're gonna look at chakras real quick. Because they came up. we go. So you got the crown chakra, which is like right here, like on the top of your head. You got your third eye, which is between your eyes, where your pineal gland is. Your throat chakra, your heart chakra, which is actually above your heart, sort of. It's like almost, it's in between your throat chakra and, or that dip I was talking about is in between your throat chakra and your heart chakra, like right in the middle. You got your solar plexus chakra. That apparently is where psychic surgeons do like to dig around in. They like to shove their hands all the way up in there and grab fistfuls of bacon. That's where you go for bacon. The bacon is stored in the solar plexus chakra. Then you got your sacral chakra, which is like your navel, the and corresponding sacral vertebrae in the back. And then your root chakra, which I believe is the tip of your coccyx. And yeah, then there's the hole in the bottom of all of our pelvic bones that surrounds it. So chakra charts. Yeah, say root chakra, base of spine, perineum. So like when you do the perineum sunning, where you stick your butthole at the sky, this is the root chakra is getting it all. And it's supposed to be red, but I've heard that some root chakras are pink. And you got your sacral chakra, which is orange. That's your pubic bone and lower back. That's your sexy chakra. So just remember, this is for sexy time, the belly button one. You got your solar plexus chakra, which is yellow and fiery, apparently. Heart chakra is, the solar plexus chakra also stores bacon. It doesn't even say anything about all the delicious bacon that's in there. There's nothing in here about being full of delicious bacon, and I'm disappointed. The heart chakra is green, though. And then the throat chakra is blue. And it's, in the pit of your throat. Your third eye is the best one, though. That's the one that gives you your psychic powers. That's the one that makes me able to control flames with my pyrokinesis, or to make things float with my telekinesis, and to read minds with my telepathy. Although long-distance telepathy is better facilitated through the crown chakra. That's how me and my friends are able to communicate across long distances. The belly button is for sexy time. You heard it here first. All right. So I'm going to wrap this segment up here. I think we covered pretty much what I wanted to get the point across, from the rest of these are kind of long. So we won't get through them all, but we may do some more psychic surgery in the future. For sure. This was fun. Pulling strips of bacon out of people is always a good time. But yeah, you tell me what you think. Is there any benefit at all to psychic surgery? I know that the psychodrama stuff about it is pretty, can be beneficial. Just like reading tarot can be beneficial. But as far as using it in lieu of actual medical care, I'm like vehemently against it. If you can read minds, I double dog dare you to read Trump's mind. Gross. No. To prove my total alphaness, I shaved my nipples off. Got nipples? No. Alpha. Yeah. Alphas don't have nipples. I have a brown root chakra, but they fade to silver. And if you just, Amber, the kilt chakra is plaid. Psychic surgeons like the solar plexus area because it's squishy. Yeah. and full of delicious bacon. All right, so like you decide and tell me what you think of psychic surgery and the magic of sticking your hands inside someone's opened chest cavity. Let me know. Please remember to be kind. Take care.